Use your Fresh Path marketing Instagram account. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, Blake? It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. I was trying to find Floral Founder and I could not find it.
Well, I just decided to stalk you instead.
That was that was like I'm like I can't find her. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna
Technology, right?
appreciate you.
Sure. I'm turning up my volume real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, we got 12 people. Hello. Okay, let me say hi to some people. Crystal Americas, hi. Florist Supply, hi. Big Ames, hello.
Yes.
Sky Flowers, hello.
Kareen, how are you, girl?
Hello. Darren Dewberry, hi, Darren. Kareen, yes. Awesome. Okay. So, hi, everybody. I'm Blake Bussey. I am the social media and digital manager with WF&FSA. And I have with me today
Melanie Spilbeler, and I am the head of the marketing committee with WF&FSA. So we're really excited to talk to you guys today. I'm sure everybody saw the teaser, last minute teaser via email and Insta. So yeah, here we are.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to talk to you about, this new movement that, leadership has come up with, and it's amazing. And I'm really excited about this movement. Well, for first, can you tell us who you are and
Yes,
I got involved with WFSA and
right.
for your new marketing committee leadership role?
Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, I've been in the floral industry now for almost 6 years. I've been with WFSA on the marketing committee for a few years now. But I guess what happens when you can't make it and you miss your flight to the committee meeting, you get nominated to be the head of it. So that's just what happened this past spring at FTC. So I had a very, very long day trying to get down there, and I missed the meeting, unfortunately, but I did get voted to be the chair. So
Sure.
there's that.
I
Yeah.
thought you were the best person for the job. I mean,
Oh, thank you, Blake.
you're just you're an entrepreneur.
That's right. That's right. So earlier this year, I actually started a marketing consultancy and agency. I have two business partners now who are on the call here. I can see them, Laura and Kim. Thanks for joining, guys. And really, we're just focused on helping out our floral friends that we've made over the years with being more strategic about their marketing plans and also helping them figure out how to navigate everything that's going on in the industry right now, right? So it couldn't have been more perfect timing. We are riding this tidal wave, right, of high consumer demand. We have supply chain constraints. And all of these things tie back to how are you going to successfully market to whoever your customer is, right? It could be the retail florist, it could be the wholesale florist, and we have a lot of knowledge and very, very specific industry knowledge with all those different pieces and parts of the supply chain. So it really worked out. We've had great response. FDC was awesome. It was what I call our coming out party, as you know, because you interviewed me there. And so it was just a really great response. And we figured out that, across the supply chain, people need marketing support and expertise, and we're here to help.
That's amazing. Well, excited to have you on here today. And
Thank you.
I remember meeting you, and it was fantastic to hear that there is actually a designated firm that you can go to learn how to market for your strategies, because that's just in this specific line of work. It's hard to find. Everybody's just kind of like doing the things. Like, do they actually know? Do you actually about like branding strategies, so I really appreciate you and what you're doing, so it's amazing.
Thank you, Blake.
Yeah, so I know you did an FDC, and I was kind of curious, like, so how was it in general? Like, did it disappoint? Did it like
No, not at all.
ends?
No, I mean I think, in general, WFSA got really lucky with the timing of it all. I actually really like it being in the spring, and I think that was a great move because so much gets loaded into the fall season. And so I think it's kind of nice to now see if we can do this in the spring. I think it will garner a lot more attention and will get people out there. And I will just say that I found it incredibly just encouraging and uplifting when I was there because, of course we hadn't seen people in so long because of COVID, but at the same time, I just felt like, reconnecting and then even connecting at a different level, obviously for what I'm doing now. It was just an awesome event, and I feel like everybody that it was very well attended as well. Again, I think everybody was itching to get out and to reconnect with their business partners and peers, but FTC was great for us. It was awesome. Went really well.
That's awesome. That was my first one attending. I've been with WFSA just a little over a year. So being able to even have the opportunity to attend and meet our members face to face was incredible because you actually got to see what products they're working with and actually understand their industry a little bit better. And as a content creator, it's just really nice to see the insight.
Absolutely.
So it was really amazing to just meet everyone and see how well everything went. Because I agree, I was like, oh my God, this is so much better because everyone was nervous about COVID. So,
I'm sure, yeah.
It's
well,
inevitable. But
and you know what, the other thing that was really great too about FDC is I feel like the programming, everybody kicked it up a notch. It was definitely more interactive. So there were just a few things that I think were done a little bit differently. And then there was that whole carnival area. I mean, just really fun, really interactive, making sure that people stayed engaged, got out there. And I thought it was very well done. Really enjoyed it. So
I'm so glad. And so today, obviously we're going into FDC 2022. We're in preparations, we're in planning. And
yes.
Right now, you and the committee, we're trying to bring about new initiatives. We're trying to, see what we can do better in our marketing efforts. And today we're trying to talk about something new, something that our president, Gabriel, had he kind of blossomed this idea. He was really behind the goal.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
As us marketing folk,
yeah.
On it. And so we're hoping to launch this pretty soon, this new movement. And it's really supposed to bring the floral community together. Could you share a little bit, with our viewers? Hello, everyone.
Thank you, 17 viewers for coming. No, I absolutely can. So I was very honored, again, to be nominated as the head of the marketing committee, but even more so because I know how much Gabriel loves marketing, and he really wanted to make sure that he brought that love of the industry to his position. And so the way that it's getting translated, I like it. It's a very specific initiative, in my opinion, that I haven't really seen. It's not out there right now, and it's not even consumer facing. So what I love about what we're talking about, and we're still in the ideation phase. It is the flower movement. It is #OneFlowerFamily, but we're still working through all that, and we will work through that later on this month in our committee meetings. But the idea being that there are so many great and positive things that companies throughout the supply chain, not just the florists, not just the wholesale florists, but throughout the supply chain do on a regular basis, whether it's work in their community, whether it's supporting a certain social initiative, that we don't highlight those stories enough, right? So they're out there, maybe they get some news coverage in the local area, but what we're trying to do as One Flower Family is show how all these different components in the floral industry, all these different members, they come together and they really uplift communities. They drive a sense of community. And so it's just sharing those stories over and over again, in a very organic, grassroots way, but something that we can all feel very proud of and encouraged by to be a part of this industry. And another huge thing that we talk about all the time, and we talked about it at FDC, even talked about it at SAF was how do we attract new talent and retain talent within the industry? And I think the more that we can talk about these initiatives and what everybody is doing, the more that people will want to be a part of what we're doing and be a part of One Flower family.
That's amazing. Yeah, I love that whole concept. I know you had kind of came up with that one family movement because, you know, in business, I should say in general, you know, we feel like we're all competitors. So, you know, let's not, hit our distributors, hit our suppliers and say like, you know, we don't, need to have anything to do with them. We're not, we're just going to do our own thing. We're just going to have our own, world and do what we need to do. But at the same time, like, we are in this together essentially. So I love
Absolutely.
One Flower family pull because, the community needs more support amongst each other. So, and that's what I love about FBC too. We can bring everybody together. You can actually see like, okay, yeah, we're competitors, but at the same time, like we all have stories, we all have struggles, through this last year and a half. So let's go ahead and just, say, hey, this is what's been happening and this is how it can be supportive in your situation.
Right, right. And it's also providing resources too. So if there are those that want to understand how to better promote or get involved, I mean, I think the greater vision is that eventually if there are initiatives and I'll just give a very loose example. If someone is trying to do something in their community, but you know what, they don't have any hard goods or they can't get this flower, they just need flowers for something. They can maybe in the future have some sort of message board where it's bringing together again floral industry community members, allowing them to work together to provide happiness and comfort and do the things that we do every single day in our own businesses. But a lot of that is done at a philanthropic level. And again, we need to highlight that. We need to promote that and talk about that more. So that's the whole goal. That's the whole concept. And that's what we're after.
That's amazing. And like you said, we are building this out right now. So honestly, everyone who's watching, if you have any ideas, if you have any, knowledge that you would like to share with us on how we can make our One Flower family, campaign a bit, better and take it to the next level, like we want to hear from you always. So, I'm always here on social.
Absolutely.
Available. We want to make sure that leadership is here to, accommodate you and the community, the floral community. So that's great. So, obviously you're in the floral industry and I wanted to kind of touch on, and you kind of mentioned it previously when you were talking about it, but, what really excites you about this movement? Like as a business owner, as, head of our marketing committee, as, someone who loves and adores flowers.
Of course. As I mentioned before, I think what's so unique about this is that we don't often take enough time to pat each other on the back of that job well done that we've all been doing, right? It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and to just keep going and keep servicing our customer and bend over backwards for them. And so I think this is an opportunity to take a step back and really pat each other on the back and talk about the good work that we're doing. And again, it's not from the perspective of, I mean, yes, there are movements out there that want to drive consumers to buy more flowers. Great, that's fine. But again, this is more of an internal, this is within the industry, is to congratulate ourselves on all the hard work that we're doing and what we're doing for our communities and the support that we're providing. So that's where it's really different and unique to me. And that's why I get really excited about it, because being within the industry, like I said, I see things all the time that are phenomenal that either our clients are doing or my industry peers are doing. And I do think we need a way to celebrate it more often and in more ways. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to try and do.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. I'm really excited to see like where we actually take this. I know one idea that I would love to do is to just bring on more of our, wholesale florists and suppliers to actually talk to them about, what are your challenges? Like, what are you like actually struggling with? Have them on our live and to say, hey, everyone, like, this is what's happening. Like, put in your questions, put in your comments, and, we can further share this with everyone to say, hey, like, this is, what we're struggling with. And hey, this is how everyone else can help you support, support those things. Cause, we don't always know, like, we don't always, have that insight from other peers. So, putting it out on a platform, putting it somewhere to like speak about it, talk about it, and then everyone could come together and say, hey, what we've done in this situation, or hey, like, this is what you can do. I would hope to bring, advocacy for it in that way too, just to bring about
Absolutely.
awareness to.
I think, yeah, I think what you're talking about there, Blake, is just another way to elevate the sense of community that's already existing within not only WF&FSA, and I know one of the things that we talked about is, does this extend beyond WF&FSA? Absolutely. Like, our goal is not just to say, okay, well, only if you're a WF&FSA member, or only if you're tied to this organization. It should be, again, grassroots organic, but there's not really going to be limitations. We're not going to hold it back. We want to highlight everyone and anyone. And so really it will extend beyond. That is the goal. That is the hope. Because we know it doesn't just stop with our WF&FSA members. It is a whole ginormous community that I didn't even know existed, before 6 years ago. How big this industry is, how vast its reach is, not only here in the States, but globally. So even talking about internationally, what is done to support and uplift and raise up communities, it's really incredible. So we need to highlight that and talk about that a bit more.
Absolutely. Above and beyond. Absolutely. So I mentioned the committee meeting that we're going to be having. I think this person committee meeting that we'll have.
I know. I hope my flight doesn't interrupt that for anything. We'll see. Travel's been a beast lately, so we'll see.
Canceled 100 Southwest flights like a week ago. Like,
yeah, I know. I
hope everyone makes it.
I hope so too, because I've never been to New Orleans. I'd love to go. So,
it's like that.
Right. No, I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Great. So, what kind of like insights are you hoping to glean? So, in particular, discussions around our movement.
Right. So the good news is we have, as you know, we have more marketing committee members than we've ever had, I've heard, in the history of the WF&FSA marketing committees. So that's great. And I know it's not because of me, because I got nominated when I wasn't even there. So that's great. But no, I'm just really looking forward to getting all of these very passionate people together, because what will happen, and always happens, is more ideas and better ideas will come from all of us getting together about how to distribute and get out the message, number one, about how we are going to make it resonate right across the industry. We have such a diverse cross-section of industry people within that meeting that I know I'm going to be blown away by all the ideas that come out of it and how to really get this out there. And everyone's going to take it back, and they're going to do their own thing too in terms of communication. But I really think the ideas that are going to come from that group and how to get that message out, they're going to be really great and powerful. So I'm really looking forward to working with everybody there. And then, of course, to plan for next year. I mean, those are two, huge topics that we'll cover. So.
Oh, that's great. I can't wait to see what comes out of it. I'm not going, but, our marketing, our VP of marketing is going to be down there.
Yep.
Really hash out all the details and make sure that everything goes off really well. So I'm really excited to see what comes back and how we can kind of really integrate everything. Also, there's some surprises for you guys down there too, once you guys get down there. And then
okay, so I really hope my flight makes it now.
You're gonna make it.
Okay, stay positive.
Positive. But any last words before we sign off?
No, I just, I think, and I don't know if Gabriel's on right now and how many WFSA members are on. I really appreciate the opportunity, number one, to serve in this capacity. I love marketing and I love this industry, and I want nothing more than to highlight all of the great work that we're doing. So I'm just very grateful for the opportunity and grateful to work in the industry that I do and with all of the peers that have turned into now friends. I'm just so blessed. So that's really what it is. And I really hope that everybody, once we launch this, can really feel how much community and how much positivity is going to come from this just in general. I think it's going to be a great thing for our industry, again, to unify it, but then to also just make us feel really good about the work that we do day in and day out. Because it is important. While we're not saving lives, we definitely affect and impact lives in an amazing way, in a way that not a lot of other goods and services can do. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, flowers bring so much joy in so many ways. I mean, yeah, they eventually go bad, or yeah, it's like it's not something that's essentially reusable, but like it has so much deep meaning, it has so much, passion, they have, so much impact. So, really bringing about like the actual, beauty in flowers and the deepness of it all is really, what this movement is going to be about too, is that, hey, like, we're trying to push the fact that, flowers mean more than what they actually look like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The word like about the supply chain and distribution, like it's real, it's there. We want to make sure that, it's being represented here through WIFSA in our efforts here. But yeah, that was really great to have you on here today. I'm really appreciative.
Thank you. Thanks for the invite. We should do it again sometime. We should get more people on.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have Gabriel and Mariana on as well. Like,
Fantastic. Good.
flower side, like, how are you guys doing? So we really want to bring about more video, more content, so that way, our members and beyond can actually, see what's going on and how we can help in any capacity.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I'll tune in to whenever the next one's going to be, and Blake will give you the full download here from our committee meetings. I'm looking forward to it.
I am definitely looking forward to it. Have a great, great, great week, and
Happy Monday.
meeting.
All right. You take care. Bye, Blake.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for